Godzillacusx here, and welcome to the channel where Master Class play is optional, but we're just trying to share a little information to our Smile and Die Empire clan mates and anyone else who can find it useful. And here today to talk about Kolobanov. First off, Kolobanov is a real person, Lieutenant Kolobanov. You should probably Google it up and get a little information off of him. But in 1941, start of World War II in Russia, is that he was the leader of a squad of 5 KV-1s. And in one day took out 43 German tanks basically in the outskirts of a swamp there. So that's some pretty good stuff there. And also it's kind of a reason why you're seeing an IS-2 in 1945 right here. Is that when they went to make a memorial for him and his action at the spot of that action, is they couldn't find any KV-1, so they stuck an IS-2 there as part of the war memorial. So I thought this was fitting to kind of show this replay and talk about Kolobanov here in World of Tank Blitz. Now, obviously, if I knew how to Kolobanov, I would do it all the time. So this is more of a discussion of what to do when you're outnumbered or odds are against you, and what I was thinking in this particular game, and then kind of maybe my general pattern. So kind of into the replay here is what we've got is got the IS-2. I've taken a position here on mines, kind of where I normally like to get, is you kind of press in the action a little bit, but yet not too far forward to get yourself in trouble, as long as people don't snipe you from across the way, which does happen. So now the team is doing well at this point. We're a tank up, about to take out this Black Prince, which is a kind of a major thing and a major concern. So now we got 2 of their heavies out of the way. The teams are even though at this point because we just lost a couple. And there's the T-150. One of my teammates gets him. I'm taking a few shots. I'll take one with some damage. They're going to roll down the hill here and work on this TD. And both sides down to 4 tanks. Now, this SU, I don't know if he's specifically running from me or he's just trying to get out of everybody's way, but I have a hard time catching up to him to get a shot off on him. And finally, I believe my teammate does a little bit right there. He may stop to try to get a shot off. I can roll up and get the last shot in with the ammo rack, which always helps. Now, as you'll notice, we're down 1 tank. There's myself, relatively full HP, and my teammate, who's pretty low. Now, one sure way to Kolobanov is have a good enough team that leaves you in good enough shape to where, the other tanks are low hit points, hopefully one-shots, or at least where you've got a chance at something. And there's the VK-28 shows up, and I miss a shot there, kind of bounce it off of him. That's regrettable. But anyway, you can't. It's hard to do, say, 3-on-1, which is what a Kolobanov is, and take 3 full hit point tanks out. You're just not tough to do. So you got to have a little bit of luck along the way and have good teammates. Come roll up on VK, get a shot in the rear on him, and then I lose my teammate there. So now we're down. I'm down 3 tanks to 1. The good news is I'm still relatively full hit points, and it got most of my, I believe all of my, the reds are going to be 1-shots or close to 1-shots. So now I got the ARL up here, this T-20. Now this guy's a concern. He knows what he's doing, and he puts a little bit of hurt on me, or actually a whole lot. So I'm kind of waiting here. One of the things that I like to do is, let the other guy make mistakes. Sometimes that means kind of hanging back like this a little bit. I'm still active. I'm just not hiding. Trying to look for, maybe them to make a move and them to make a mistake. Jump out here. That T-20 gets me again, and then the ARL pops, and there's another little bit of luck. I'll get a bounce, and the ARL is stock or near stock. He's got that stock turret and gun, I'm sure. So I'm able to take him out with a shot. I'm gonna roll back, waiting on the reload. The VK is got me in the T-20. He's pretty sharp. He rolls up, gets me. I never thought I was going to get the VK there. I was just trying to kind of force him, hopefully out of action for a little bit, and he did. He dove down in the hole. So here I go up, kind of chasing the T-20, and You can say, what are you doing chasing a T-20 in IS-2 1945? You're not going to catch him. That's true, but I like to force the action. He may have made a driving error there. There's a VK getting a shot in. I should have kind of held back. But there were some dead tanks around, some obstacles. Maybe he makes a driving error, and then I get a shot. Now, here's one thing, is I notice he's coming up. He's going to get a shot at me. Well, he doesn't, but he's just not able to duck back quick enough after I can get a shot in on him and take him out. Now, the VK does basically the same thing. He rolls up far enough to get a shot on me, and he backs up, but he's backing up. I'm going forward. That is a deal I can win, get a good shot in on him, and there we go, win the game and get the Kolobanov. Like I said, it takes sometimes you got to have some good teammates to kind of help you out there, and also a little bit of luck, and I got some of that too. And as always, guys, we are the Smile and Die Empire. If you're interested in a casual clan or competitive clan, let us know. And hey, we do sometimes indulge in Russian bias.